And the flag is raised. Racing for the opening Grade 1 of the National Hunt season. It is, of course, the BetVictor Champion Chase over 3 miles, and it is going to be Western Fold who leads them on towards fence number 1. Envoi Allen, the dual winner of this race, slots in second. Found a 50 is third, and then Affordale Fury, as Found a 50 was just a little awkward over the first. Flash Calonge is the early back marker as they now turn along the back straight to make their way towards fences 2 and 3, and Western Fold and Danny Gilligan go on. From Envoi Allen, Darragh O'Keeffe sitting in second. Found a 50 and Jack Kennedy sit 3, with Affordale Fury and Dunamila just towards the outside. Flash Calonge and Alex Harvey last of the 5 as they go out over fence 2 and take the short run towards the ditch, fence number 3, towards the end of the back straight before they begin to turn. Western Fold going to lead 3 lengths in front of Envoi Allen, who is in second spot. Behind him, Found a 50, a little quicker through the air there than Affordale Fury, and a break to Flash Calonge. As now they begin the run towards the top of the track, and then they'll descend down over fences 4, 5 and 6 to come up to past the stands first time. And it's Western Fold, a winner of his last 4, including the Galway Plate, being chased in second by Envoi Allen, who's won this race twice before. He's won 5 times here at Down Royal. He's a 9 times Grade 1 winner, and he's sitting in second spot. Found a 50, 7 times winner himself, is towards the inside of Affordale Fury. And the back of the field is Flash Calonge as they emerge at the top of the track now and make their way on towards fence number 4. Right up at the top of the hill, Western Fold going to rise in front from Envoi Allen, Found a 50 and Affordale Fury as they begin the downhill run now and make their way towards 5 and 6 to come up to past the stands first time. Western Fold out in front, clear by 3 or 4 lengths to Envoi Allen in second. Found a 50 towards the inside. And the outside is Affordale Fury, and they're clear from Flash Calonge as they level off now and make their way on towards fence 5. Western Fold. Here's pricked, jumps it clean from Envoi Allen, who's over towards the inside. Affordale Fury's now come right up on the outside of Found a 50 as the 4 remain in front of Flash Calonge. Now they come towards the fence, which will be the 16th and final one next time around, with Western Fold, the youngest member of the party, the 6-year-old, showing the way to the 11-year-old Envoi Allen, and Affordale Fury now has come through to almost pick up the second from when Envoi Allen. Close in behind them still is Found a 50, a winner on this card last year. Stepping up to the Grade 1 here is a dual Grade 1 winner already. And the quartet clear from Flash Calonge as they race into the turn, bringing them away from the stands and on towards fences 7, 8 and 9. A plane, a ditch and another plane. Western Fold from Affordale Fury closer now. Envoi Allen is third, Found a 50 is 4 as they go to the first of these 3. Western Fold over from Affordale Fury, who got in deep to it, just lost a length or so, being chased back in behind by Envoi Allen as they go towards the ditch, and just behind these is Found a 50 as they land over the next and race now towards the third of 3 along this section of the track before they turn to race along the back straight. And out in front it is Western Fold, Affordale Fury, Envoi Allen. Found a 50 just a couple of lengths further off as they go now towards fence number 9 before they turn. Western Fold, Affordale Fury towards the inside, Envoi Allen, and also right over on the inside is Found a 50, and they've now gone a long way in front of the last one racing. 5th of the 5 is Flash Calonge. So now they turn, making the way into the back straight towards fences 10, 11, 12 and 13. And it is still Western Fold from Affordale Fury, Envoi Allen right there. Oh, Western Fold reached for that one. He survived in second, Affordale Fury. Back in third is Envoi Allen. They're closely grouped, the leading 3. There's a break of 3 or 4 lengths back to Found a 50 as they continue along the back straight. And it is Western Fold from Affordale Fury, Envoi Allen right there, the course specialist on the inside of Affordale Fury, and a few lengths further back behind these to Found a 50 for Jack Kennedy and Gordon Elliott, who've combined to win the race twice before with Outlander and Jerry Colomb. This year's they combine with Found a 50, and it is stable companion Western Fold who leads from Affordale Fury for Noel Meade, who's enjoyed plenty of success in this contest before too. Envoi Allen towards the inside is third, and they're chased by Found a 50 as now they turn to race towards the 2 fences behind the clubhouse, 12 and 13, a plane in a ditch, and it is still Western Fold as he began in front. From in second is Affordale Fury, Envoi Allen 3 and Found a 54 as they continue now to make their way towards the plane one here. Western Fold and Affordale Fury. Wouldn't have been much between them and landing over that one. Affordale Fury strong on the inside, is going up to join Western Fold as they increase the tempo. And then Envoi Allen third and found a 54 at the final ditch. This is 4 from home. Big jump by Western Fold on the outside. Landed back alongside Affordale Fury, who'd slightly headed him there. Now poking his head in between horses is Envoi Allen, and stalking the leading trio is found a 50. It's all set up as they race now towards the top of the hill. The quartet still very much involved as they head towards the top. And out front, Affordale Fury joining, possibly leading Western Fold. Envoi Allen right there behind them, and found a 50 another length or two further back as they round the turn at the top of the track. They've got 3 to jump in the BetVictor Champion Chase, and it's Affordale Fury, Envoi Allen in the centre, Western Fold the outside, found a 54. They're quickening up to the third last. It's almost 3 in line. Affordale Fury, Envoi Allen hits the front. Western Fold is on the outside. It's 3 in line down the hill, and found a 50 right behind them. You wouldn't separate them by a neck. It's Affordale Fury on the inside of Envoi Allen. On the outside, Western Fold comes under pressure. They're about to level off towards the second last. Envoi Allen travels strongly on the outside of Affordale Fury. Jumping all important here. Envoi Allen is over from Affordale Fury, and Western Fold found a 50's dropped off them. There's 1 fence left to jump in the BetVictor Champion Chase, and it's a very familiar scene. It's Envoi Allen who's opening up a gap to Affordale Fury, and third on the near side is Western Fold. 1 fence left to jump, and Envoi Allen is over, and he's beginning to lengthen under Darragh O'Keeffe as they race up towards the line. They can start commissioning the statue. It's his 6th success at Down Royal. It's his 3rd success in the BetVictor Champion Chase. It's his 10th Grade 1. It's Envoi Allen again. Back in 2nd is Affordale Fury, and 3rd is Western Fold, and in 4th is found a 50.
Darragh O'Keeffe with us after Envoi Allen has done it again. Darragh, just tell us how much of a buzz that was for you.
Aye, some horse, Gary, like the whole way around, it just felt like it was cruising, and even like I went in between Sam and Danny and Donagh at the third last, and it was just like he joined in, like cantered the whole way down to second last, and I was hoping Donagh would keep going just to give me something to aim at, but I just said after jumping to second last, I'll let him roll away, and jumped to last well, and we were able to enjoy it a bit more this year rather than last year. So
11 years of age, all the old enthusiasm seems to be intact. What's the key, do you think?
He's been trained brilliantly by Henry, and all the staff at home have done some job in him, keeping him fresh, and this has been his target, but there's not many 11-year-olds going win Grade 1s like that, so in some horse, and fair play to everyone.
He's after getting a huge reception. What was that moment like for you coming back into the winners' enclosure?
Yeah, sure, it's a big deal, Gary. I remember watching him when his bumpers and maiden hurdles up around here. He is the, everyone knows how good he is, and for him to be still delivering, these many years on now is great to see.
Wonderful stuff. Darragh, we'll let you go in and make it official. Cheers.
Cheers. Thanks, Gary.
What a wonderful horse he is, Envoi Allen, and he's returned with a bang to delight his many supporters, and there was some late support for him. He was as big as 7-2 earlier on, returned at 11-4. Darragh O'Keeffe again on this marvellous 11-year-old Don, who travelled with his customary panache through the race and was just about to take it up here as we join them coming down the hill.
What a performance, Gary. What a horse. 11 years old. No 11-year-old has ever won this race before, and he's travelled with all his alacrity, all his enthusiasm. When he jumped in between the front two there over the second last, there was a cheer from the grandstand, and he's over the third last. He's travelled really well down to the second last up on the outside of Affordale Fury, jumps on over the second last, and Darragh O'Keeffe just has to keep him up to his work, but you can see the way that he's grabbing the ground. He loves this game. He loves this place. This is his 6th win here from 7 runs. He's done everything here. He's won his maiden hurdle, his beginner's chase, his graduation chase, all of that. This is his 3rd win in the champion chase here, the BetVictor Champion Chase. And he's had the race in the bag from a long way out. Last year he had to battle to get home by a half length from Hewick. This year, really from the run to the last, he had it all sewn up, and he's powered away to record a famous victory.
Darragh really kept the revs up going to the final fence there. Just mindful maybe that he'd had to commit at that stage, and perhaps just slightly fearful of found a 50 for one launching a late bid against him. He'd kept his powder dry under Jack Kennedy, but in the end wasn't able to land a blow on this remarkable gelding by Mutith here, who's basically done it all at this stage. Here we are again, down to the final 2 fences. Done a huge run from Affordale Fury. He just did too much, didn't he, in the middle part of the race. If he could have maybe conserved his energy a bit better, perhaps he could have made a real race of it with Envoi Allen, but he was pretty much spent, wasn't he, going to the last?
Yeah, no, he's run a massive race, Gary. It looked like he would improve for his seasonal debut over 2.5 miles, stepping up in trip as well today. But as you say, he was just a little bit keen through the kind of the middle section of the race for Donagh Meyler, just doing a little bit more than it looked like Donagh wanted him to do. And that said, he's boxed on well. He's retained the runner-up spot. And you can see Darragh O'Keeffe waving to the crowd. It means an awful lot to Darragh O'Keeffe. Another Grade 1 win for him and for Henry de Bromhead. Henry de Bromhead obviously had him a concert pitch Envoi Allen for today. He's had this date ringed in the calendar for quite some time, I'm sure. Back to Down Royal, back to this race, and Envoi Allen has just delivered again.
Let's just watch these tracker shots down over the final two, and we'll just see how long he was at the final fence. That's the second last. He out jumps Affordale Fury, takes a length and a half out of him on the landing side, and as I say, Darragh really keeping the revs up here. Such a positive jockey down to this final fence, and he got the response he was after from Envoi Allen. Up he comes, and from that point on, nothing was going to get to grips with him. Tremendous stuff. And well, who knows what the rest of the season will hold on, but however it pans out, he has once again delighted his legion of followers here, and Chiefy Park Stud and Henry de Bromhead just must be so proud of him.
Yeah, like it's a remarkable story, Gary. Like no 11-year-old won this race ever. Last year when he won it as a 10-year-old, he was the first 10-year-old since Kauto Star to win it. So, and to come back here as an 11-year-old a year later, but this is his race. He loves it. He loves it at Down Royal. Look, the last time we saw him was in the Ryanair Chase. He finished third behind Fact to File in the Ryanair Chase as an 11-year-old last March. That was his last run. So he's been such a top-class horse for so long, and obviously fantastic performance by Henry de Bromhead and his team to have him in the form he's in and bring him back again to win again today.
The only surprise was that he was third favourite in the end in what essentially was a 4-horse race with Flash Gallange and No Hoper. He did complete, I think, for 5th in the end, but Envoi Allen, the toast of Down Royal, once again, he's won the BetVictor Champion Chase at 11-4.
Watch live racing now on racingtv.com.